Hello, I'm John Chambers, Chairman and CEO of Cisco, and it's a pleasure to be with you today in 2009 Endeavor Entrepreneurs Summit. And I think that word in and of itself says what it's all about. It's how do we as leaders become people focused on an entrepreneurial spirit, whether our company is very small, medium, or even large. It's how do we understand that how well we lead and how well we surround ourselves with the right people and set the right vision for our organizations that will determine the future of our companies and the people who work for us and the people who are investing in us. Taking a step back, the future of countries is built around 5 key elements: an education system, the infrastructure, and I'm talking more and more about broadband, the attitude toward innovation and catching tipping points or market transitions, as we call those, to apply the innovation, supportive government, and how these groups collaborate, perhaps in ways they haven't done before. A large part of being a good entrepreneur is how innovative are we. And at the same time, of equal importance is how good are we at executing on that vision of innovation. In other words, how good are our operational skills? If you were to take another step back and look at where the market is today, it's probably the most challenging economic times we've seen during our careers. Cisco saw something even more challenging in 2001, where our industry literally went from being one of the greatest in the stock market to one that was challenged about its future. And yet how we handled that downturn really set us up to be the strongest player within our industry today. That has been true in 1993, 1997, 2001, 2003, and if we do our job right in 2009 as well. In other words, it's how we, as leaders and entrepreneurs, deal with not the challenges in life, but how we look at these challenges and say, how do we focus on the opportunities during times of crisis? To keep our influence on what we can control and what we have our capability to influence for others. To realize that key transitions are occurring in the market, such as a command and control environment, where I've been very successful over the decades, but the future is also about how we collaborate and how we build teamwork, and how we use new technologies to do this. And innovation without operational excellence doesn't work. The success of each one of us as leaders is critical to how we do both innovation and how that is enabled through collaboration. We created the Cisco Entrepreneur Institute 2 years ago to focus on this blend of how we use technology to enable everything we do as leaders and still realize how important it is to keep the basic leadership skills and look for the transitions in the future. One of the key benefits is it isn't just what you learn here. It's how you build a loosely and maybe tightly connected exchange with your peers who are attending the same session. It gives you a chance to exchange views with like-minded people, but also to have a group that you can bounce ideas off of later. It helps you also to understand how your peers have been able to adjust to the challenges and opportunities they've seen. And you can offer advice to them, and they will offer advice to you that will inspire all of us. Together, that's really the theme of the future, around collaboration and how technology, these Web 2.0 technologies, if you will, enable both our innovation and operational excellence. I want to thank you for joining us. I also want to tell you that Cisco is completely committed to your success. And together, we will drive the future of business. Have a great session.